Hi and welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mathilde, I'm a French knitter, and today I want to share with you ways I style my knitted wardrobe. Now, I'm far from being a fashion influencer, so take what I'm going to say with a grain of salt, but I do want to make a conscious effort of choosing my outfits for a week. Now, spring has just started, and I thought it would be a good time to show you how I use my knitted wardrobe to transition into this new season. Today is a perfect example for that because it's actually really foggy and quite a rubbish kind of weather. I do love this type of weather, but it just means it's just not the warmest. So that means I'm going to be able to wear one of my knitted sweaters, which does make me happy. So I've already put on a long sleeved tee because, as I said, it's pretty cold. It's only around 7 degrees outside, so not really warm at all. So long sleeve is necessary, and this is a top from Uniqlo, which I really love because it's got an integrated bra, which is really comfortable. I've paired it with my cinch baggy Levi's jeans, which I love because you can clisp and unclisp the sides to make it tighter or not, depending on how you're feeling, depending on the time of the day, you know, if you've just eaten or something. And now it's time to choose a sweater to wear with this. So, trigger warning if you don't like unorganized spaces, but this is my side of the wardrobe, and we've got most of my sweaters here, and up top some of my sweaters along with like more spring summery tops, which I'm not gonna reach for today because it's too cold. So I think because I'm wearing a low scooped neck, I'm actually gonna wear one of my v-necks, and the one I'm grabbing is my legs v-neck pullover, which I absolutely adore. I knitted this earlier this year, so it's quite a recently finished object. I think it's my latest finished object, even though it's been a couple of months since, but it's knitted in Gilliatt by the Natura in the colorway Tempête, and so it's a really warm and cozy sweater, but with the v-neck it makes it a little bit more versatile to wear when it's not the coldest. So let me put it on. I love this sweater because it's a saddle shoulder construction, so I think it fits really well. It's quite baggy, so I think for a day like today it's going to be perfect because it's cozy but still love the look that it gives. So that's my outfit for today. I really like how the legs, like the wide legs, look with this type of sweater, which is quite baggy, and I think it's just perfect for this type of weather. I'll see you tomorrow for outfit number 2. Welcome to day 2 of the knitted outfits for spring. Now, today is another gloomy day, so it's gonna be another sweater day. I'm wearing another Uniqlo bra top, which again I love. This one is sleeveless, so I might during the day grab a long sleeve tee to put on top of it, but I think for now I'll stick to this. And then I'm wearing some smart trousers, which are beige color, and so because of that, that kind of limits the sweater that I'm going to be able to wear. So I can't really wear a red sweater with that trouser. I don't think that looks great. I can't wear the yellow either. That does not look good. I could wear a navy, that looks great I think with the pants, but the only kind of navy blue that I have is the one that I wore yesterday, which is the legs v-neck pullover, and the Monday sweater, which I knitted in, if you can hear my cat playing in the background, I'm sorry. And then this one here, which is the Monday sweater in the deep petroleum blue, but I feel like that kind of shade of blue isn't perfect with the trousers. So I think I'm going to stick to a white, a neutral. I mean, I could wear the Esther sweater. I think that looks good also. I might actually do that. I was thinking of the porcelain sweater. I'll show you both and then I'll decide. So as you can see, I ended up signing for the porcelain sweater. I just think it fits better with that trousers color. I don't love the shade of the deep petroleum blue with that beige tone. I think a dark navy suits better. I love the Esther sweater, which is this one in the chestnutty color, but it's not my absolute favorite with these trousers either. So I'm wearing my porcelain sweater, which is a pattern by LeKnit or Lene Helmesamse, and this one I knitted in Tempête by Sandnes Garn in the white colorway, held with Soft Silk Mohair by Knitting for Olive in the cream for the white and in the Dusty Olive for the contrast color, and then the other strand is Organic Merino by Olive and Olive Fibers in the colorway Foliage. And I just love this piece because it's just such a showstopper. It just makes the outfit. So I mean, it's nothing groundbreaking, it's just a pair of trousers and this beautiful sweater, but that's my outfit for today. So I'll see you for day 3. Good morning from this not quite beautiful day, but a little bit better than the previous 2 days. Today I'm wearing a long sleeved dress with tights, and that means I've got a few options to wear, but I'm going to talk you through what I'm actually going to wear and why I don't wear the other things. I've got 3 cardigans that could work with this dress. I could also wear a cropped knitted sweater, but I don't really have those in my wardrobe, so that's one thing I'm maybe gonna knit in the next few years, is a cropped sweater. I'm thinking white one, so that I can wear over dresses, but I'm gonna wear a cardigan today. And we've got a few options. So the first one is my LeKnit cardigan. This is my red cardigan, which is absolutely gorgeous. This beautiful red cardigan, it's brioche knit. I love it, but I don't love wearing it with something black because I just think I look like during the Halloween season, so not gonna wear this one, but I love wearing it over dresses or skirts. The other option is somewhere hidden in there. The other option is my jacket number 2 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. This is a gorgeous Oliver Cable cardigan. However, it's, I think, a little bit too oversized for this. I knitted this as, I think it's size medium, and I don't know if my gauge is off or if just the cardigan is very oversized, but I think I've got like 40 centimeter of positive ease. So because of that, I don't wear it that often, but I do really love it. So we're gonna try it out, but I think it's just gonna be too oversized. And my last option is my absolute favorite. It's one of my favorite knits I've ever done, and that is my Celine cardigan. So this is a knit by, or a pattern by Moroccan Knit. and yeah, it's my favorite, and I know this one will work. I love the tiny bow. I love that it's not like a completely closed off knit, especially because this dress has a lot of buttons, so I love that it's got like a little bit of contrast. It's not buttons on top of buttons, which is also why I think the jacket number 2 is not gonna work. So let me try on the jacket number 2 and then we'll put this one on. I think this one will stay. So this is it with my jacket number 2. As you can see, it's very oversized, so I don't think it looks the best with this tight fitting dress. But to be fair, you can't really see the buttons of the dress, so I think it could work. But if I want to wear it unbuttoned, then I think the look of the open button band with the dress, then that's just a lot of buttons, even though those ones are kind of very close in color with the cardigan. I don't know, I just don't think it looks the best, so I'm gonna try the Celine. So this is it with the Celine, which is also a bit oversized, and it's got really wide sleeves, but I think it's less oversized than the other one, and because it's got ties and not buttons, you can kind of pick through the dress a bit more. And I don't know, I just love that look. I'm on my tiptoes. I just love that look a little bit more, so I'm gonna wear that. And I feel like this one is a little bit softer of a yarn, or like it's a very soft yarn compared to the jacket number 2, which I think I knitted in, I want to say Jensen and Silk Mohair by Ozetta, which is a lovely combination. It's just a tiny bit itchy. Not really itchy, but it's just not a soft yarn, I wouldn't say. Whereas this one I knitted in Pure Lana by PetiteKnit, held with the cashmere yarn by Knitting for Olive, which is a lovely, lovely combination, obviously. So that's my outfit for today. Hi, so this is a bit of a different setup. I hope the audio is okay because I don't have all of my mics, but I've already picked up my top of the day, and the reason is because I'm going to Paris for a few days, so I needed to prep a bit earlier than usual, and my partner is still asleep, so I've already planned my outfit, and I guess I kind of have planned my outfit for the rest of the week as well. But I picked the mixed rib camis, which is a pattern by Florence Miller. I knitted this in Knitting for Olive Cotton Merino in the colorway Thundercloud, and I love this piece. I think it's very versatile because of the mix of cotton and merino. It's a great piece for transitional weather, but also summer, obviously. And yeah, I just love how it fits. I wished it was a tiny bit longer, but that's another point. And because it's actually going to be kind of warm in Paris, but it's really cold here, and I think it's warm in Paris during the day, but maybe in the morning and evenings it's going to be colder, so I'm going to also be wearing my storm sweater, which is a pattern by PetiteKnit, which is my absolute favorite piece to wear. I'm bringing this also because it's going to be my only like really warm knit, so I wanted something cozy and that will keep me warm. So that's a pretty simple outfit, but perfect for my day of travel. Hi, welcome to Friday, and I'm in Paris now. I'm in my sister's bedroom, and this is what I chose to wear today, which is my Elizabeth blouse by PetiteKnit, which I knitted in Classic by Cardiff Cashmere in the colorway Nero. So it's a really soft, beautiful garment that's quite thin. I think it's a sport weight, so it's not gonna be too hot. It's pretty cold in the morning here. I think it's gonna be around 9. Well, I think it is around 9. But during the day it's gonna go up to 21 degrees. So I've got a tank top underneath, and I'm wearing my trusted Levi's cinch baggy, which I love. And I forgot to mention yesterday I was wearing the, I think, the rib cage ankle by Levi's. Yeah, these I really love, and I'm gonna pair this with one of my sister's jackets or blazer that I'm stealing from her for the day, because as I said, it's quite cold in the morning, but then it gets hotter, and the only coat that I brought with me was my big puffy jacket, which is gonna be too warm even for this morning. So I'm gonna show you the jacket and then the final outfit, and that will be it for today. Good morning and welcome to Saturday. Today is supposed to be quite sunny, but for now it's pretty cloudy, but because it's going to be around 20 degrees, I decided to wear my white long skirt, which I absolutely adore. I'll show you more after. And I paired it with my clay tee, which is my summer tee of last year. I knit this as part of the test knit for Ozetta, and I absolutely adore this. I love the fit, I love that it's kind of cropped, and I love the navy blue. I knit this in 2 strands of Sunday by Sundays Garn. I want to say in the marine blue colorway. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a great fit. I'm gonna steal a store-bought sweater from my sister in navy that I can wear over this in case it's too cold, so I'll show you that as well. Last day of this week outfits. I decided to wear the Olana blouse by PetiteKnit, which I knitted as part of her test knit, so this yarn was sponsored. I used, I want to say, 2 strands of the Easier Silk Mohair, which is a really soft mohair. It's really fluffy. I really like it. I've used it before, so I knew I would like it, but I feel like for a project with only mohair, it's a really soft one and easy to wear. It's gonna be pretty warm today as well. I think it's again gonna be around 20 degrees during the peak of the day, and so I don't think I'm gonna wear this for the entirety of the day, but for the beginning of the day it's gonna be nice to wear this one, and for the evening as well. And I just love this color as well. I think it's a gorgeous color. I think it's the colorway 36, if I didn't say. And I'm just pairing it with my cinch baggy Levi's, because as I said, they're my favorite. And I've got a tank top underneath it just in case I get too warm. And that's it. That's my outfit for today, and that's the last outfit of this week's video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not sure it was very inspiring because I'm pretty laid back in my style, but I think it's worth showing that sometimes you don't have to judge up your knits to be able to wear them. I'm someone who wears very practical clothes, and but I do want them to be kind of nice as well, and so I feel like I hope I have achieved that this week. I think I will maybe do this again when I'm actually at home for an entire week, because I've been away. I had to kind of prep some of my outfits in advance, and so I think, for example, today, because of the weather, I might not have worn this one, especially because it's going to be really hot in the sun to be wearing 2 strands of mohair. But yeah, that'll be for another time. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!